Hi there, I'm Courtney Atkinson, and today we're going to be talking about the difference between realtors and real estate practitioners. Realtors are licensed in the province of Alberta to work in transactions of residential real estate, commercial real estate, or rural real estate. They've been through an education program, yearly updating, many exams, and a lot of education to help them assist buyers and sellers with real estate transactions. By law, they're required to obey their clients' reasonable requests, anything that's lawful, to manage the funds associated with the real estate transaction, to exercise care when giving advice, and to do lots of due diligence associated with the real estate transaction, just to name a few of their primary responsibilities, in addition to disclosing any conflicts of interests and any ways that they may be inhibited in helping you in the success of your side of the transaction. A real estate practitioner might be somebody that works for another company, perhaps a company that's in the business of simply buying up foreclosed properties and maybe flipping them, or potentially helping people out of their houses, or maybe helping people with rent-to-own contracts and that sort of thing. People who are involved in those types of businesses are not bound by any laws associated with what realtors are bound by, and they're not required to disclose any conflicts of interest, and they're not required by law to work in your best interests. The same could be said for people who, let's say, work for a builder. If they're not a realtor, but they're an in-house salesperson, for example, then they would work for the builder, and they would be having the builder's best interests at heart. They are an employee for the builder after all. So in a case like that, if you're concerned about whether or not you're paying too much for a property, it may be wise to hire a realtor to help you out with that process, to give you some comparables to make sure that the offer that you're intending on making is a wise offer and that is reflective of other similar properties that have sold in the real estate market over the most recent past. So having that kind of good advice can really facilitate saving a lot of money in the transaction. So just be aware that there are differences in the types of people who work in real estate. If you're interested in having somebody who has those things that we've discussed today at heart, and is required by law, in fact, to utilize those to benefit you in the negotiation, then look for the word realtor after the person's name who you're working with. Thanks for tuning in today, and next time we're looking forward to chatting with you about working with first-time home buyers and some of the things to look out for if you're in that position.